Hey, welcome to our Gathering Drum. I'm Alicia Nicole, and we're here for a pick a card reading for my ENM poly folks. Those who have many loves and celebrate them all. We got 5 piles here today. As we typically do, we're going to do breathing, silent prayer, and then a universal prayer that I will say, and then we'll dive into the piles. If you want to jump ahead to any timestamp, feel free to do so. They are in the description box below. Let's start with that deep breathing. In the nose, 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Out the mouth. Again, in. Hold it. Out the mouth. Last one, in the nose. Hold it. Out the mouth. Here's that silent prayer. Set your intention. Connect to your higher power. Thank you, our sacred spirit guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, divine, source, universe, our creator, goddess, God. Thank you for all of the many representations of our divine higher power in the ways you show up. Even thank you for the interruptions. We know that all things are intentional. And so we accept and embrace this experience, asking for and setting an intention for the most beneficial day, the most beneficial week, the most beneficial life, the most beneficial path when it comes to decisions that we're being faced with right now, and how we show up in the world. Let this time we spend together be enjoyable and satisfactory for any souls that are overwhelmed or just needing to connect in that positive energy. We thank you for this safe space that is our Gathering Drum. And may every single one watching trust their spirit's ability to see, hear, sense, and know clearly for their greatest good. Ashe and amen. Pile 1, you've got the lapis lazuli today. Pile 2, we're looking at blue kyanite. Pile 3, you've got what I believe to be lepidolite. Pile 4, a raw red jasper. And pile 5, you've got the keychain with howlite. And I think this is onyx. The yin and yang. So find your timestamp and let's get started. Here we go. Pile 1, you picked the lapis lazuli. If you're curious, it's a throat chakra stone, but also can be linked to the third eye. Lapis lazuli is one of the stones that helps me with headaches. So if that means anything to anybody, then that might be a detail. Let's take a look here. We only got one card, so crocodile. One connection that they're showing me between two people. I just heard it's a switch type of connection, so there isn't one person that sits in the yin seat all the time or the yang seat all the time. I am, however, looking at the yang partner first here, it looks like. So what does that mean? Who is the person that shows up a little bit more masculine in the relationship? Okay? And I hate using masculine and feminine. However, in the spiritual community, it's very common. So you've probably heard that a lot. On my channel, I like to say yin and yang a lot more because it helps us just completely rule out gender together. So the yang partner, the one who's more in the push position, more in the active position in the relationship, who is taking much more initiative, is, really feeling great about this, but also having some kind of, and also, there's no but here. This connection is such a blessing to this person's life. They see that the two of you are really riding through this in victory with the Six of Wands energy. There is a notion that this can stand the test of time, and no matter what changes come, because they will come, no matter what changes come, this connection will continue to grow with the changes, okay? Now, also, there is this interest, and they're really showing me this deer perked up like that, this stag. Look at the eyes of that deer and the arms, just like, Rrr. There's some kind of interest that's like, I think I might actually like to have this kind of experience. And I don't know what this kind of experience is, unique to everybody, right? But this specific kind of experience that's in my desire wheel. And, I wonder where I can have that kind of experience. Now, like I said, they're the stag in this. However, they're not sharing every thought that they're having because no one on the planet is supposed to share everything with everybody. Some thoughts are our thoughts to have, especially if we're sorting out our thoughts and our ideas before we speak them out loud. So this person is kind of taking a look at all of the ways that they have imagined pursuing some kind of connection before they act on that. This also could be that they are out and about in their life in general, seeing possibilities, except making no advances and making no decisions. Okay? All right, bottom of that deck, Queen of Cups. Their heart is here in this crocodile connection. Now let's talk about the crocodile connection for a moment. The crocodile knows when to go under and submerge itself in order to get that care, that protection, security, and also to be in stealth mode when it's necessary. So I feel like this connection is very much about being the safe nest. Could be a nesting partner, primary partner. It could be also a partner where there's no hierarchy in the way that this plays out. And you both just kind of know when we're together, we go under and we come up for air when we want to, right? Like we really merge well in our energies and take care of one another. And it's very emotionally endearing and emotionally rewarding for both of you. Okay. Eight of Swords. Something's getting lost in communication currently, and you already know that. And I'm being told that you need to stop how do I put this? Stop putting yourself in a box. Now, who is it I'm talking to? Send this to your partner, right? Send this to your partner and both of you figure out who I'm talking to. That ain't my job, that's yours. Someone needs to get out of their head about what is the right way, the right move. I just keep hearing the word right, the right. Instead of thinking in terms of right or wrong, could you perhaps think in terms of ideal and what suits each person best? Or what is less preferred and less beneficial and suits each person, like doesn't suit each person, right? Suits each person's, what am I trying to say? Inhibitions, you know? It's like what you think might be right based off of how your mind currently thinks about things could actually be the thing that's inhibiting you the most. There's how I wanted to say it. This isn't about right and wrong in whatever this matter is that keeps coming up. This is about beneficial, advantageous, right for each person. Every single person has a different path here on this planet, a different set of experiences that are meant to be transformational for that soul's development. But not all souls need to develop the same way. So I just heard loud as clear, introvert. That's ironic. I heard it loud as clear. Introverts are not loud and clear. Introvert. Whoever's sitting in the yin seat over here is very introverted. And this person needs to come out of their shell a little bit. Now, they're also the one who may be a little bit more, what is it I want to say? This person has gotten to a certain point in their life, a stage they're in, where they've got a whole lot of resources and they are able to live off of their rewards. It's not about rich or has more money. It's deeper than that. It's like the person sitting in the yin seat is supplying a lot to the connection right now because they have a lot to give. So it could even be that they're the one that owns the place. They're the one that has the money. They're the one whose car you're both using. I know my partner and I are currently in that situation. So like something about they're giving that right now in the connection because that's where they're at in their life and they have that. We've got the Tower card here, and it's interesting that there's 2 major arcana over here and no major arcana on this yang side. So the yin person, in regards to the relationship that we're talking about between the two of you, has a current experience internally of being broken free and having breakthroughs in regards to how they think, in regards to how comfortable they're willing to, how uncomfortable they're willing to be in coming out of their shell. Because there is no growth in the comfort zone, right? The comfort zone is where I've been all the time. I can't grow if I'm in the same shell, okay? Now, we've also got Daughter of Swords and 2 of Pentacles, the same card you each have. You both really believe that this relationship can stand the test of time. You both really believe that this relationship will grow with the changes, okay? You know it. You can count on it. You've seen it. And so just understand you're both very much committed to one another. If there's any insecurities on either side, let them go. Heal those insecurities because they're not caused by the relationship. They're insecurities you brought into this relationship. And you got to not let those insecurities mess with the actual security that this relationship has. Okay? So these two also were about this Tower card, my guys were saying. The Tower card here, it's a mentality. That page, that Daughter of Swords, and look, the Father of Swords. It's literally all in this person's head, inside of them, that they're having to face the facts, and then face the feelings, and then compare them. Your feelings and the facts are not matching. Person on the left, yin seat partner. Okay? This is your ace boon coon. They have your heart in mind when they make decisions. They may not tell you every thought they have. However, I'm sorry, like, do you walk around telling people your social security number? No. This is mainly, I am getting my thoughts right about what I want to do in my life before I share all of them. This is also this person over here recognizing that they don't have to share everything. They may have been in a relationship in the past, or many of them, where they have shared everything with the person and the relationship became the center of their universe. And that's unhealthy. We each are the center of our own universe on this planet, okay? Relationships are bonuses. Relationships are for us to have people to relate with and to be on a ship with, relating, while we go through this deep sea of wonder in this life and experience these different storms and stop at these different docks, and right? I am, again, though, feeling very much some primary partner, anchor partner, nesting partner, okay? Vibes here. And it's that relationship's needing some clarification on what's going on right now. There's that Hermit again. If I can't make myself clear enough, you push each other to grow organically by default with your energy because you have each other look in the mirror. Lover's card. Love it. I love to see that. You're a great match on challenging each other to grow. So let that be there. One is the keeper of the love here and always opens like this beautiful flower, blossoms in the heart space, in the psychic nature, in the empath nature, the compassion, the intuition. And the other is this big time intellect. Their IQ is ridiculously high. And the way that they go about seeing, perceiving the world, as well as how they communicate with others, and their overall bird's eye view is being adapted, mutated by this connection. Queen of Pentacles, I'll say it again. This is an ideal. Okay, when you're like, am I with the right person? Right in what way, baby? Be more specific. Every person that you engage with romantically or in your ENM poly love life is the one. But the one for what? This person's the one to nest with. Okay? The one where you feel safe from harm in any realm that any soul could ever harm in. This is the person where you build the nest, and it is a sturdy nest full of gems and rubies and beautiful energy and love, where you know that you are accepted and welcome. And any children that might exist are also feeling that way. And it's the person that really has you take a look in the mirror at yourself about any negative self-talk and says, fix that. It's the person that has you look in the mirror at yourself about any self-worth issues or self-sabotaging behaviors based off of your actions, based off of, like, this person sees you naked, pun intended, and they know how you truly feel about yourself. They can tell when you wake up on the wrong side of the bed or the right side. They can tell if something that you're doing, friends that you're around, a career or job that you're investing lots of time and energy and resources into, a hobby or a habit is serving you for the worst or for the best, right? Things serve you. But what are they serving you? Trash and poison and toxic things? Or are they serving you things that nourish and enrich in your life? Some things are serving you the hard, icky stuff so you can change your behavior. That's like the dark night of the soul. That's that self-work that we do, right? That this channel is all about. But this relationship's here to serve up the goods, the yumminess. And if you're so used to getting the toxic and poison this and that, you might be wondering if some of that's hidden in this goods. No, this is beautiful. Honor, appreciate, respect, celebrate this union because it's gorgeous. And I celebrate it for you. Comment, share, like, subscribe if you haven't yet. Come join us on AliciaNicole.com as an OGD member. You can subscribe to the website just to get information and be up to date on what's happening. You get points by doing that. We now have a loyalty program, so there's rewards you can earn based off of the points that you get. So gather your goodies. And then there's also OGD member subscriptions that are tiers for a more intimate experience. And that's a weekly thing and very, very cool. So 6 different tiers you could be on, as low as $11.99 a month. There's a special reward right now if you have points to subscribe to one of those tiers from tier 2 to tier 6 and get, $11 off for the first 3 billing cycles. So check that out. Till I see you again, spread love and share joy every day in your own unique way. Goodbye for now. Thanks for watching. Pile 2, you have this shard of blue kyanite. Now, I don't know what blue kyanite is specifically said to be for. However, being an intuitive and having a ring with this on it, I can tell you that it's very much helpful with clearing out the throat chakra, which would make sense. And it also helps with easing and soothing the throat chakra. Sometimes we get in a position where we really have something to say and we don't even know what it is that we have to say because it's just, we've either kept so much in or we've gotten so frustrated trying to sort out how to say, what to say, when to say, if we even need to say it, that we get blocked. And so kyanite, when I wear it on my ring, really helps somehow for me to say it and say it kindly and say it clearly. And sometimes it comes out and I'm like, holy crap. Like, okay, I didn't even realize that that's what I wanted to say, but that was very well put. Don't know if that helps you at all with why this is here for your pile, but it is. Ooh, yay, we got more than one connection here. Yas. The Phoenix, golly. Moses, Abraham, Joseph, Jesus, and all of them. Woo. The Phoenix is intense. Which card belongs to the Phoenix? Okay. And I just almost said Venus. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, baby. There's a connection here that is to die for. Ha, get it? Because it's a Phoenix. they die and they're reborn. It's to die for. It is very powerful when it comes to being able to overcome things. It's kind of like this connection goes in phases. Gosh, there's nothing but positivity in this connection. Like you respect each other's differences. It's recognized by other people. You both are very yang individuals. So you both are prone to taking action and initiative, standing on your own, speaking your truth, and being just like badasses, okay? Now, whoever sits in the yang seat in the connection, so you're both pretty yang, okay? Whoever, I should say currently, Thank you, guides. Currently, who is the one making most of the moves, decisions, and advances forward in the connection? Okay? Who's on that up and up of that energy? That person is really grateful for this connection right now because of what it's bringing out of them, because of what it's bringing to them to be in this seat with you. The best way to put this is that the way they connect with you and the energy exchange you two share brings something out of them that no one else does. You bring the best out of them. Okay? Even the best that they've never seen before. It's kind of what I said where you're like, how did I say that? Like, whoo, I say things so well when I'm around you. Like, oh, baby, this connection is so transformative that it shows where the inhibitions are hidden and burns them up. It's healing in the best of ways. Sometimes we think healing is only in the emotion, right? Or that healing is only when there's a wound and it needs to be soothed. It needs to be filled with love. Yes, and sometimes we're meant to be operating in such a higher vibration where we are either in the limelight and spotlight because of what we have to offer the world. We're standing in our personal power. We are leaving lasting impressions and having a huge impact. Like, you two are big game changers in the world. And until you came together, you may have felt kind of like, okay, I'm on my way. However, nothing's clicking quite yet the way that I know it's destined to click for me. You two come in each other's lives and like, bam. Everything that wasn't clear about where you may be getting in your own way, everything that wasn't clear about the marketing strategies, the PR, the promo videos you do, the networking with the right people, the truly being yourself and burning away any kind of conforming that's working against you. You know what I mean? Like, just engaging with each other does that, especially right now for the yang person, whoever's sitting in the yang seat. They were stuck in some ways and couldn't quite figure out why. And your connection came and shook them up. Okay? Now, let's look at this yin side. Yeah, okay. Also with Wheel of Fortune, it's just, you know, this was divine timing when you came together. You're able to, like I said earlier, with those two sitting next to each other, the Phoenix and the Wheel of Fortune tell me you're able to go through stages together, the ups and the downs, and start again, you know? It could be like, well, damn, that was a hard 6 months we went through. All right, restart, reset. And you reset. High Priestess came and fell on the Emperor. I think pun intended. I feel like whoever the yin person is, you're so intuitive. I mean, like, you're able to see people's past lives. You're able to do Reiki healing. You're able, maybe not all these things, but pick the one that you know is true. Whoever you are on the yin seat. You are a spiritual healer, a spiritual coach. You see things with your third eye and are able to help people really get back up on their feet. You're both healers in different ways. By what you see and what you advise them to do, okay? We've got the 7 of Pentacles. Why did I have to I had to count those pentacles because I wasn't even looking up here. So there's something about like counting. Ooh, and I'm seeing a hallway with rose petals or candles down the hallway. I'm seeing some major romance here that's real passionate and like very well thought out and thoughtful of the person. I'm also seeing like stepping stones, right? Like this whole connection's about leading you to treasure, which is really yourself in triumph. I love this for you guys. Two of Cups, baby, 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 baby. I wanna know you. I wanna love you. Place no one above you. Oh, that's how it goes. I wanna know you. Place no one above you. I wanna love you. Baby, baby, baby. That's Blackstreet, y'all. Go look it up. Three of Swords. Okay, so where there could be some conflicts in another connection in your life, this connection keeps you in the high vibe, while the other one goes through the difficulties. Daughter of Cups tells me that you care for one another's heart, and more so on the yin person side, they feel the yang person's heart. And they're able to, it's kind of like the kind of person that's like, hey, I called you because I could tell something was going on with you. And they're like, man, yes. And it's like, you want to talk about it? I'm here. I can hold the space for you, or we could get together. And they're like, man, I'm just so grateful for you. It's like I have a special lifeline that picks up on what's not being said and helps me put it into words. And it's really beautiful. I'm happy you guys have each other. I'm so happy you have each other. I know I'm a mess. Okay, I want to get just a little bit more info. I'm going to save the other two decks for the second connection you have. But I want to get just a little more. Give me a little more. Please, a little more. Hey, a little more. Please, yes. Yeah, you two are very appreciated in the community, and you're in the world as well. Whomever comes into contact with either of you is better for having done so. Okay, you slow each other down. Now that makes sense. If you are the Phoenix connection and you connect in Phoenix energy, baby, that Phoenix can go change everything. Okay, and come to the rescue as an ancient fifth spirit mystical being. It's like you're both these, what do I call it? You're both like oracles to the world. You're both shamans in your own creative right. And so you come to each other and what? You're a change of pace. You slow each other down in a good way, right? You slow your heart rate down. You slow each other's thoughts down. You're able to take off your shoes and socks and put your feet in the grass or the sand or whatever, the water, and like enjoy, okay? Where I'd say some connections, like pile one, that connection was like rest. They come together and they're able to rest, sleep, recoup. This is more so you come together and you're able to enjoy your leisure, and there's no rush, and you take your time together, and there's quality time that actually feeds you, so that when you're both on the run again, changing the world, you've been refueled in that way. We need rest, but we also need relaxation, and relaxation is when we're awake. Relaxation is consciously choosing to be still, or choosing to do something recreationally for the good feelings it gives you, feeding your soul. And that's what this connection is about. Okay. Yeah, you both, it's almost like you come together in times of need. So your spiritual connection is specifically designed that way, that you feel magnetically drawn to one another quite frequently, right? Quite frequently. However, it's kind of like to be the medicine to one another. Oh, it's so endearing. I'm loving this. Okay, I don't know why I feel like there's one more that wants to come out and tell us one more detail before we go to the other connection. There it is. The Chariot. Yeah. And the King of Wands. Yeah. So, like I said, there's this like cardinal fast energy. This is Cancer. This is Aries. Okay? Doesn't mean anything about your zodiac signs. It's the energy they want us to talk about. So the Cancer energy of I'm going with at a very fast current, right? I'm going with all my heart and all my emotions to do what? Heal the hearts of others. Go straight for the heart of hitting home for people. And that's that's the vibe, that's the rhythm I'm on that gallop. I'm doing that. Okay? That's this person here. On this person's side, it's like I come to use my staff, bang that ground, change the whole environment and dynamic of whatever's going on in the room I'm in, shift, and be on my way to do it again somewhere else. Okay? You both need to be able to come somewhere where this person doesn't have to change the game and shift everything, and this person doesn't have to hit the hearts of people with whatever they're doing and really be thinking about the whole collective emotional state of the world right now, right? And where you can just day by day, right? Like have a horse ride together, go on a motorcycle ride together, walk through the garden together. I really feel like you bring each other outdoors. And bring each other, you could also be very much virtual content creators where it's like, okay, come outside, like come get some fresh air. You do that for one another. It's really cool. All right, let's move this to the side and let's look at this other connection you got going on. I'm trying to give 15 minutes, at least around 15 minutes to each connection, because I think it's a great time for me to be able to say all the things that need to be said. Okay, this is really about, really about appreciating your partner and your connection with them. Okay, I'm gonna leave these out, but over here out the way. Okay, all right. The lizard. Well, interesting, a whole different color that you have showing. Okay. You might somewhat camouflage this nature when you're with this lizard partner, okay, the phoenix nature. They may not know you as the phoenix. Doesn't mean you're hiding it from them. It just means the way you two interact comes from them knowing a different side of you, okay? And this side of you is able to adapt. It's more like the way your friends know you. It's more about, let me hit this deck away. I'm going to use two different decks. It's more about the, how do I put this? The soft-hearted side. Okay, give me a minute. Because I'm touching these decks that are that other connection. And I need to shift. Okay. This one is more about... Oh, we're missing this card. Yeah, I knew I was saying the right thing. What you keep inside. Okay? You may not necessarily talk about those things with this person over here because it's like you need a break. You know? I need a break from all of the doing, thinking, and transforming, healing stuff. We're two transformers in the Phoenix connection that want a break. Over here, this would be the one that you would talk about those... What's the word I want to say? Those diary entries, you know? The moments of reflection. The ways that you are rethinking your work, rethinking the world, the ideas you have about what you want to do. Okay. And I'm getting there's like, whoever the yin partner is a listening ear. Okay, whoever's the yin partner in your lizard connection is a sounding board. They're very good at listening and giving feedback. they are not going to be, I don't like saying not, hold on. Their role in this connection with you is to be able to lift you up, okay? To have someone that they know can handle the input and feedback that they give and apply it. It's like whoever the yin partner is in the lizard connection, that means they're, I already explained that I think at the beginning of your pile, they sit in the yin seat in your connection. They may not be very yin everywhere else. However, when you two come together organically, they're more yin and you're more yang when you put your energies together. So this person that's more yin with you, it's like they have so much wisdom and knowledge and experience in life, and they're the kind of person that wants to make sure that they are sowing those seeds of wisdom, those nuggets, with someone who's actually going to take them, value them, treasure them, and then use them. They want to sow good seed in good places, like the parable of the sower. Okay? So you benefit from sharing your thoughts, opening up your lab, right? Your working place within you, where you work on yourself and you work on your endeavors, and getting feedback from them. And it's someone that you're also very intimate with. You let them into the secret places of who you are. So where it may sound for a moment like I was just saying that they're a teacher or mentor, you give them something very special to their soul's desire. And they give you this that's very special, to your soul's desire. Now, you may work together on some projects. That might not be the whole reason you're together, of course, right? That may be how you came together or come together, depending on if you have this relationship in your life or not already. They know that there's something that you really want to accomplish. It's like they can contribute things to your cause. Yeah, they also balance out your yin-yang energy just by being engaged with you. I keep saying with you. I feel like many of you are on this side. 6 of Swords. Okay. The yang partner is very straight to the point, very direct, which is what I always see with the Ace of Wands. It's very much Aries type energy. Like, just say the thing, here it is. Do the thing, here it is. It's giving exactly what was asked for, And they're given, it's like this person is so connected to spirit. You're both intuitive in different ways. This person on the right, who's the yang seat person, is so connected to spirit in a direct, straightforward way that when they need to know what to do, they get the answer from spirit like that. And then they do it. Okay? There's like no hold up. They're that enmeshed with their spirit guides and have such a close relationship. Now, they bring up a lot of feelings in the yin seat partner. So whoever I was just talking about who's the sounding board, you are very, very emotionally, I don't want to say triggered because we get in such a negative word in this era of life. You're very emotionally activated by this person, stimulated by this person. They make your heart swoon. They make your heart open. They make you deal with any emotions you haven't been dealing with. I heard ready or not, here I come. Okay, we got the Emperor over here. They show you a contrast, to what authority looks like. Standing in your authority. What sacred masculinity is, sacred yang, right? This person who's very much yin in this relationship may have an issue with showing up in their masculinity, in their yang. I hate using masculine and feminine, but it's used so much in the spiritual community that it's what you guys recognize. But yin and yang removes all gender, and it's just better for me to say yin and yang. We have both masculine and feminine, both yin and yang. We're meant to be doing exactly what she's doing here, mixing those just right together to maintain our sense of balance and harmony within our own whole being. And this person's struggling a little bit with that. When they connect with this person, it really shows them about that struggle, because the emperor, the divine yang, sacred masculine type energy, is very much a gentle giant and a roaring, raging lion at the same time when necessary. And neither is toxic, especially if the intention is love and it's motivated by love. Now, we've got the Wheel of Fortune over here, just like we have in this relationship. However, that was the relationship as the Wheel of Fortune. This connection for the yin person seems like the Wheel of Fortune. It's like they hit the jackpot when they come into this connection, and that's how they view this yang person. Okay, just like the yang person kind of views this person as older, more mature in certain ways, or not necessarily more mature, more life experience, more wisdom, more intellect, even a higher degree, or you know what I mean? Something like that. This person's like, whoa, this person stopped me in my tracks, and my life has been different ever since. And it's on a different wheel, right? It's rolling in a different direction. And they really appreciate the memories that are being made. Okay. Now the Judgment card, this connection, remember we said 3 of Swords was happening over here, and that this Phoenix connection was giving a high vibe to the Yang person because of what's happening in this Lizard connection. The Lizard connection that we're talking about right at this moment is a completely different part of this Yang person. Let me say that again. This Lizard connection is a completely different part, different need that's being met for this Yang person. They may even be in the Yin seat in the Phoenix connection. Remember what I said. This person's with you in the self-improvement in the lab. This Phoenix person is with you in leisure and recreation. Now, the 3 of Swords feeling I'm getting out of this is this Yang person is having a hard time making a decision about whether or not this connection can survive when I'm looking at this 7 of Wands and this 6 of Pentacles in reverse. When there's a block between you. They just showed me one person like sitting and reaching to hold this other person, and this person reaching towards that person, but there's this veil between you. Might need to sit down for this. Okay, what is this veil between you? There's like a block that you guys keep coming up against. And you might try to blame it on someone outside the connection. Some of you are watching like, yeah, it's that other person, or it's this person's issue, or it's that. And it's like, okay, sure. That's how it manifests and materializes, but it's spiritual. What is this? What's this block between these two and this Lizard connection? Oh. Ace of Cups in reverse. 3 of Wands. Strength. It's okay. This Yang person is open. this yin person is standing on the diving board when it comes to opening their heart, waiting for something. And where they're able to give input to the yang person's masculine lion, right? We got lion here 3 times now. To their inner beast, to their animalistic nature. This could even be sexual, y'all. They aren't quite allowing the yang person to do the same. You can even see it in these lions. This lion's like, yeah, let's play. I'm open. Okay, that's right. Ooh, that feels good right there. Scratch my head. Yeah. Right? Look at this lion. No, I'm going to sit here. I refuse to play. But it also could be some intimidation, right? This yang person, look at this. I mean, just look at the yang here, just here. That's how that energy feels. Over here, it might be that they're a little like, I just heard precocious. They got Virgo in their chart, I'll tell you that. Virgo energy is the only thing that make me act like this and go, what the heck does that word? Having developed certain abilities or proclivities at an earlier age than usual. And then I almost heard pretentious. But precocious, bruh, or sis, or homie, beautiful person, whoever this yin person is. You can no longer use the excuse that you were raised this way. Stop it. You can no longer use the excuse that you've had to do things a certain length of time in your life and that it's hard for you to, old habits die hard. Stop using excuses. Stop it. You want this relationship to be equal, mutual, reciprocity, fair. If you're going to be all up in their lion's mouth, they need to be allowed to be all up in yours. It doesn't mean that it's always happen 50-50, but they need to have the access to that. So there's heartbreak that's happening for this yang person, and they're kind of protecting their heart from the yin person because it ain't a two-way street. Okay? I mean, that's your whole reading right there, baby. Like, share, subscribe, comment, share with other folks you think might benefit from this. If your partner was the phoenix or the send it to the phoenix and send it to the lizard, please, so we can all grow. And then tell them to subscribe up in here to the channel, and the next time I do a reading, it'll be even more on point because their energy's in here with us and their questions are being asked in meditation and in prayer. All right, now what do I have to say? I got a loyalty program on the website, so all of you who are subscribed to my website and have points for all the purchases of products and services, you better go earn them, go redeem those earned rewards, peeps. Also, don't forget that we have 6 tiers on the website for those who want to actually join, subscribe as an OGD member. The lowest one starting at $11.99. Right now, part of the loyalty perks are that you can subscribe to a plan and get $11 off the first 3 billing cycles for any plan from tier 2 to tier 6. So you would get tier 2 for the price of tier 1, tier 3 for the price of tier 2, and so forth. Go do it. Come join us. But most of all, click that like button, okay? I really appreciate that. And until I see you again, spread love and share joy every day in your own unique way. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being you. Goodbye for now. Pile 3. You picked Lepidolite, or at least what I believe is Lepidolite. I heard what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. There's also courage. Ooh, and there's a very, very clear capital A in this crystal. And an E. Don't know if that means anything to anybody. There's also a child involved, perhaps. Says somebody has a child, perhaps. There's someone watching someone else from afar. Could be two people who have a child together or want to have a child together. Doesn't mean that that's the connection I'm talking about. Just understand these are synchronicities. So things you might have heard in the last few days, things might be happening in other areas of your life. YMCA, I just heard. All right, let's look at this connection. Why don't we? The bear. Protective. But see, I'm also getting a crush. Someone has a crush on somebody. Yep. There's a crush here. In fact, I believe some of you may have other partners that you're already involved with, and I'm not going to be reading in this pile. I believe there's a crush here, and that's the love story that we're going to be looking at. They said, hold on. And someone's uncertain in this. It's like someone has a crush and is uncertain if their crush is even approachable, available. I'm getting this like, my third eye is severely blocked in this reading. Which kind of tells me that someone's perspective of someone else is off. Yep, it just cleared and opens a little. Someone's perspective, it's like the story that, as Brene Brown phrased, the story that you're telling yourself is making you see them unclearly. Whoever the person is who has a crush, you're seeing your crush unclearly because you've already played a certain story in your head of who they are or what they do if they found out, or how they live, how they move, except you're wrong. You're projecting a fear that you have in your imagination onto the story without actually going, like, go in, get in there. You're watching them from afar. Now, is that what this card means in this deck? No, I'm an intuitive reader. I know the meanings of all this stuff. But I listen first to what my guides tell me. There's a crush here. And there's someone with the bear energy that does want to be quite protective over the other person. May even feel like they would do anything for the other person. Yep, I'm hearing Grenade by Bruno Mars. Like, let's take a look into this here. Oh, that was easy. The star. Okay, whoever's more yin in this connection, which I can tell you right away, is most likely the one who has a crush and isn't saying anything. Because a yang person does not have a crush and then not say anything. A yang person walks up to you and is like, hey, and asks you a question. The sun. This person over here, this yin person's trying so hard to figure out. I mean, look at this facial expression. How do I do this? How do I tell them? I don't want them to see it all. Tell me how it's going to go first. Send somebody else in to tell me first. Just do it. Write it down and hand it to them. And then run away. Dude. A little introvert. Yeah, you're... Oh, you're wasting so much energy thinking about this so much. Stop it. You're literally standing at the door. Walk through it already. You're thinking about contacting them. Contact them already. Let me put it to you this way. If you are this person's person and they are over there praying for their person, you are holding back their blessing from them out of emotions. You've been shown someone you're interested in. You feel a connection to them for some reason. Yes, they're your person for some reason. Like I told Pile 1, every person is the one when you feel that kind of connection. The one for what, though? The only way you find out is by making the connection real. Stop holding back their answer to prayer. Yeah, that tells a different story, doesn't it? Yep, you heard that message. All right, let's move on. Get in your power and your confidence. Put on something that makes you feel so damn good and glam and go. Tell them. Tell me what you want. Are you kidding me? They like you too. We just don't know they like you too because they don't know you yet. But in the grand scheme of the love story, the feelings are there. How do they grow if you won't go? They don't even know they like you yet. You won't even show up to them so they can have a reaction. You're hiding in the shadows. And they're like, I know there's someone around near me. I just wish I could figure out who it is. And you're hiding. Making them feel like they're nuts. Yep, they're literally trying to pick out who the person is because they're being told in their own spirituality, in their own intuition, that the person is not far away from them. Yep, and they're racking their brain. Because they can't see the person. They're ready for they're ready to have a new connection. You might even be uncertain if they're poly or open to poly. They are. Moving on. They're trying to manifest a new connection in their life. If y'all don't, can I just be your matchmaker? Could you both just email me? And I will match emails with emails and be like, yo, we about to have a, what they used to call that thing? Remember that fast thing? What is it called when people get together and they are all in a room and you get 3 minutes or something with each person? We will get on a Zoom call, okay? On a Zoom and have a Zoom matchmaking session. And all the folks that are looking for I'm sort of kidding, but sort of not. Yes. Yes. Okay? Don't you say something? Yes. Tell them right now. You can do it while you're watching this reading. Do it while I'm sitting here with you. Do it. Yeah, bury that story you're telling yourself and let them stop having to sit here and, gosh, they might be giving up on looking for whatever it is because it's not showing up. Except it is. The universe is placing you two right around each other and you're just tripping. Okay, that might not be you. You might be the one on this side. And I'm not fussing at you if you are. But if you on this side over here having a crush and not saying nothing, you about to get a spanking. And you're not going to like it. Stop it. 9 of Wands. Something about you yin person is making, no, something, okay, how do I explain this? Something about this feeling you have for this person is making you feel like you should stand off or stand back. I don't know what you're picking up. Let me just tell you, this person's been through a lot. That's probably what you're feeling. When I said I don't know what you're picking up on, it's a specific detail or feeling where you're like, I don't know if I should approach. They're just a little self-protected right now because they've been through a lot. They're not actually being standoffish or defensive. Their heart's ready and open. I am ready for love. That's what's going on. Why are you hiding from me? Cut it out. Look at that. They're just like, okay, is the wheel ever going to turn for me? You can see how that flipped when it came out. It was coming Wheel of Fortune and then boop, flipped up. It's like they keep missing it. Could even be that the two of you were at a location once before and they might be going to that location hoping that they bump into you. Or you might be going to that location hoping that they just show up and want it to be all serendipitous instead of just contacting this person. Would you please put them out of their misery and tell them that you like them? Sheesh. They don't know it's you. They just know somebody likes them. And their heart is yearning. My heart is yearning for your love. Can't keep running in and out of my life. Keep on running. Oh, baby. Okay, that Two of Pentacles tells me too, like I said, you've come into contact with each other at some point. You may even be always in the same areas, going to the same stores, visiting the same, whatever. You're in the same perimeter. You're in the same, I don't know, however many miles, radius. And this person's finally overcome. Yep, when I say overcome, hello, world card. They finally overcome any type of confusion or self-sabotage or push and pull energy. They're ready. You know what you want. Could y'all please come together right now on OGD? Bang, bang, biddy, bang. Gong gong gibidi bang biddy dong dong gibidi bang. A monkey might be a synchronicity that I am in fact telling you a true story right now. If you've seen a monkey on a video, you've seen a monkey literally, physically, you've seen a monkey stickers everywhere, monkey stuff keeps coming up, then or the bear or deer, stags, deer with antlers. Then I'm talking to you. This is your story. Snake could be another one. I just bumped the camera. I apologize. Could bump into each other. Then you're really going to be put on the spot to say it. And I don't want you to be sitting there. Just say it. It's like the movie you watch and you're like, could they just say it? Just say it. Look at that. World card, world card. You're both whole people. Look at this. 3 of Cups. I'm finished. Your reading is done. If you don't tell this person right now, you watch them on social media, or you know where they frequent, you know how to get in contact with this person. Right now, talk to them, or you're going to get in trouble. Okay, like, comment, subscribe. Also, we've got loyalty points going on the website. So if you have ever purchased a service or a product, go look. You probably have reward points. Go claim and redeem those rewards, okay? Also, if you want to join one of the tiers on the website as an OGD member, go check that out. There's a special right now where you get $11 off the first 3 billing cycles. So, yeah, go take advantage of it. And until I do see you again, sweet bears, spread love and share joy every day in your own unique way. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now. Hey, Pal 4, you picked the red jasper stone. Now, check this out. There are 4 connections here. I'm saying that to you like you don't know that already. No, I'm saying that to say, I can't spend 15 minutes on each one. This is going to be a long reading if I do that, okay? So what I'm going to try to do is talk about all of them. I'm sorry. Or no, there are 4. Jeez, oh Pete, 4 connections. I don't even know how many people that is. All right. Okay, I'm getting 1 person's involved in 3 connections. And then there's a 4th connection that ain't got nothing to do with this person. Okay? I just heard, yep, got that right. So let's look at each of these. Oh, hold on. I got to match these first. Let me inside your heart. My heart is yearning for your love. I did that wrong. Sorry, hold on. My heart is yearning for your love. All right, here we go. Black egg. Ooh. So there's 1 that's going through the ringer because there's certain things that have to be spoken, have to be experienced, have to be, the only way out is through. Okay, the only way out is through. And there's a connection here between 2 people or between however many people, but there's a connection here where it's, we got to go through the crap to get to what we want in this connection. So this is the thing that just we signed up for, okay? We may not directly have signed up to experience it like this. However, in order to have what we want on the other side of this, we got to go through this, okay? That's 1 connection. Another connection, the tigress. Yes, sir. There is a very, very feisty, passionate connection with people who are equals. And it's kind of like 2 yangs, okay? Where you're able to both get your aggression met by the other. Let me say that again. Not get the aggression out. You get to get the aggression met by the other. It's the one that you toss and turn and wrestle with, whether that's physical or not, right? Your energies do that so that you both can stay stimulated in that aggressive nature. Aggression is not negative. Aggression is that yang that needs to play and stay a fighter, stay a hunter, stay someone who can go through the obstacle course and jump here and do that. So it's going to be someone that you deal with in a recreational, health and fitness way. You play sports with, you literally could wrestle with them. It could be a sexual vibe where you get, that aggression met by someone else. It could just be someone that you mentally debate with like that. But it's, who I'm talking about when I say that, all right? And the other one in this piece, the bat by night. To the bat cave. This is like incognito. Okay? Your incognito connection. Now, like I said, I could say so much more about all three of these spirit animals. We could go in depth and all this, but y'all got 4 things I got to talk about. All the other ones had a little bit less. So I'm going to be smart, okay? Black egg connection, Ace of Pentacles. Something is coming in that you're both aware of and you can feel it. That is bringing, they said not that deck, hold on. That is bringing some relief and a nice distraction from all this heaviness that you both have had to go through, or that however many of you. Okay, so let's just get a little bit of detail on this black egg connection. It's not a rotten egg, it's a black egg. It means that your truth, who you are, holds the key to this egg. It means that what you guys have to be strong through and let your energy exchange work out is the only way that you get through this. I've said it like 20 different ways and they keep just want me to reiterate. This is the only way. Okay, this is the only way. Was there a shortcut? No, it's the only way. Was there a way we can do this without all the bullcrap? No, this is the only way. Okay? Justice also says this in some ways is, I don't want to say it's karma. It's kind of like what you've avoided in so many other connections. You're having to go through the parts that you've always tried to run away from or avoid or give up on with this black egg connection. And now we've given you this beautiful ruby, rare gem of a connection with this person, and you know it's in that egg. But you gotta go through the crap to get to it, okay? This is the obstacle course to get it. Because you're both, I'm just gonna pretend there's only 2 people here. You're both so special and rare that so many other people have tried to get to that gem, that treasure that you are. In other words, they've tried to get to the point where they get to actually have commitment with you and partake of all the beauty. Both of you are those kind of people. That the ones that weren't earning or deserving of it quit before they could get to the jewel. So now you've met somebody who actually can keep up with you and rise to the occasion. It takes 2 to make a thing go right. I mean, here you are. And you might want to give up, and it's like, nah. Because you know now it's the good and the bad you're taking, right? It's the shit and the amazing stuff at the same time. So you know you got to go through the shit with this person because you know that they're worth it. The connection you both have is worth it. And like I said, there's some kind of distraction being given right now that's helping you both feel better about it. And maybe that's a new connection. Maybe that's a new endeavor, a pursuit. Maybe that's a new house. Maybe that's a new project. Maybe, there's something you're having to focus on. A new car, but there's a new energy coming in to help you all through this. High Priestess in reverse. If you ignore your intuition that's telling you to keep fighting, okay? And what does the fight mean? It's what this connection over here helps you do. To keep going, keep going. Just keep swimming, keep going. If you ignore that, you're going to miss out on the beautiful thing that's been due to you for a while. So keep going. You may not be able to see on the other side where you're at right now. But remember that you saw it months ago. You saw it. You knew this was it. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Bottom of the deck with that. Father of Wands. Yep. Just keep going. I don't know how else to say it to you. Just keep going. With the Tiger connection. 2 of Pentacles. Like I said, takes one to know one. This is the aggressor that keeps you an aggressor. This is the one who tends to your tigress yummy nature. Okay? The tiger is that fierce feline. It is that keen eye, locked in on its prey. I know what I want, and I know how to get it, and I have what it takes to get it. I have the stamina to get it. I have the determination and focus, and they match you in that. And you both just get better as time goes by together. Ooh, we're so much better when we're together. It's also someone who challenges your strengths and makes you even better. Tigers hunt alone. They're part of a pack, right? But they hunt alone. Ace of Cups. I love you. I need you. How's that go? I want you. What can I do to make you see that you are the only one for me? And I love you. This is the one that you get your Shango and Oshun on with, okay? That's the best way I can put it. This is the only one in your life right now that hits the spot in a certain way. What did I say? In the aggressor way. Okay, over here, it's like we do the labor of love. Like, we know there's something really beautiful here. We got a legacy together, a partnership, a family, a something over here. It takes two for this thing to work, and we about to make this thing work. Here in the middle, though, baby, this is, I'm irritated right now, and I need to get this off my chest. Will you wrestle with me? Will you debate with me? Will you get your butt whooped in this game with me? Will you? Okay. It's the only one you get it there. And on and on and on and on. All right. Ooh, I'm feeling kind of hungry with these stripes up and down my back. Oh, we never lack. 'Cause we're sitting here in orange and black. Or is this white and black? Ooh, 8 of Wands. Things are flowing really nicely here right now with this Tiger connection. We've seen this twice now. It was on the bottom of the deck before I pulled that one out, and now it's back on the bottom of the deck. There's some kind of like, oh, how do I explain this? It could feel like you can only do certain things with this connection right now, and it feels good to do things with this connection right now, and at the same time, you're kind of irritated that you can't do the things you love with that connection. So it's not about cheating. It's not about anything of that sort. What I'm feeling is this vibe of like, man, I'm having such a damn good time with you right now. I wish I could be having a good time when I'm with them too. You know? It's this like, oh man, your mind is making you feel a little bit of a trip up, you know? When the truth is, everything's happening exactly as it should be. Don't deceive yourself. Don't betray yourself by thinking that, oh, look, there's lion, tiger. Oh, I didn't see that. Y'all probably saw that. Lion, tiger. Interesting. It could also be that for some of you, if this resonates, you'll know I'm talking to you. If it doesn't, just ignore what I'm saying for a minute. When you're with the lion, you're thinking about the tiger. And when you're with the tiger, you're thinking about the lion. Like, stop doing that to yourself. Be present. Okay. Whoever needed that got it. Third connection, the bat. I said it's at night time. Not necessarily, but it's in the moon. It's very much more in the spirit. It's very much more in who the person is behind the Batman costume, okay? King of Cups. I can love you. I can love you. I can love you better than she can. Y'all remember that song? I can love you. That was who? Mary J? Sitting here wondering why you don't love me the way that I love you. And baby, have no fear. Listen, why does it feel like somebody loves somebody and they ain't telling somebody that they love somebody because they over here acting like Batman? This feels like a friend who wants to be more than a friend, but they say they just a friend. Oh, but baby, you got what I need, Bismarck Key. You tripping. You should let me love you. But they ain't saying nothing. Or you ain't saying nothing. What's the deal? Hold on. Nope, they want me to use this. Then I heard telephone. Call them on the phone. You keep seeing the same synchronicity over and over again. Or they do. And it's your guide showing you that to try to get you to pay attention to something. Digging the sea, digging on you, digging on me. Baby, baby, ooh, baby, baby, it's all I got. I gotta be in love with something like that. Bruh. Okay. I don't even want to talk to y'all right here. Okay, I don't want to talk to these two people at all right now. This is some pile 3 shit right here. Go watch pile 3 to understand the King of Cups person. I'm annoyed. Okay? Do the right thing. Let somebody know. I'm seeing 2 butterflies, 2 birds, 2 sets of wings, 2... Something about 2. You keep seeing 2 of something. You might even be seeing 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And it's someone making a decision about you that has a crush on you or wants to take it to a different level or connect in a different way than you've connected in the past. Or you're making a connection about somebody else. But it's 2s. They got me over here now looking at the 2 elephant crystals I got. It's in 2s. Which also tells me you might already be involved. Like I said, in some way. Yep. 2, they want to go to 3. Let's build something else out of this because my heart is really craving something more. Okay, now I want to look at this other one, the shock and 10 of Pentacles. Okay. I just heard kitchen, how do you say that? Kitchen table, KTP. Kitchen table polyamory. This is someone that's a metamor that has something stable with one of these 3 people. It might be this person. And it could be that this person where there's a crush happening or there's some unexpressed or inexpressed feeling, whatever. Feelings that have yet to be expressed. That there's someone who's being quite territorial or there's someone that has the bat concerned about expressing their feelings to you. Okay? That ain't your problem. I mean, it's the best way I can put it. That ain't got nothing to do with you. All right. A little piece of advice for each scenario, just for a takeaway, because I said a lot. Ooh. Page of Cups. Keep being compassionate, be patient, be loving, continue on the trajectory you're already in with this black love. Come on, somebody. If this is black love, come on, somebody. With this black egg. If it is black love, let me just say to you, honey, you have both, and I mean black of any shade of black, okay? If you are anything except Caucasian. Do you understand me? My brown, yellow, black, all of y'all, if it's that kind of yummy love, you already got a whole shitload of stuff you have inherited as ancestral mess that each of you are having to deal with internally and come, what? Through. The only way out is through. So, stick with it. If you are not melanated and you are with somebody who is, I don't want to say you owe it to them. Okay, I don't want to say it. What I will say is your ancestors caused a shitload of issues to their ancestors. Can I say that again? Your ancestors caused a shitload of issues to their ancestors. So you do your own inner work of making up for the things that they cannot make up for here in the earth because they're no longer here. By doing your own mirror work and shadow work and healing any toxic isms you got going on within yourself. That goes for anybody with isms aside from race. Do you hear me? Okay, moving on. Only way out is through with the black egg connection. Stick with it. No giving up. Tiger connection. Tiger conexión. Dime. Dime algo especial. Dime. Death card in reverse. Resisting this change blocks you from truly appreciating the tiger connection. See how I'm saying the only way out is through? And then we got Knight of Wands. Okay. When you tripping, like you heard me say earlier, when you my guys are goofy. I heard when you tripping, get a dipping. Okay, when you tripping, get a dipping. Oh, man. In other words, remember we said that tiger goes out hunting on its own and also jumps in that water and gets to swim and frolics and plays with other tigers. Like, when you're tripping because of the stuff going on here that's very heavy right now in this season, go frolic and play here without abandoning the black egg connection. Do you hear what I'm saying? And be present wherever you are. Wherever you are, be all there. Okay? The back connection, please. Whoa. High Priestess flew over here. You can sense and hear and know and see. Okay? Through the moon. Just like bats can see in the dark and communicate in the dark without seeing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Blind as a bat. But they really can see because they're not seeing with their two physical eyeballs. 8 of Cups. Tell me something good. There's more here than meets the eyes, and you know it. Someone might be a little scared to say something. So if you are standing in front of someone or in a text conversation or hanging out and you feel something, you pick up on something, say it. Just put it on the table. Mention it. You don't have to point right at them at the thing you're saying, right? But mention that topic, mention that thing, and watch them confirm it. Love you. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I just saw 2222 when we ended too. Like, hello? We're on point here. The loyalty program has begun. So those of you who have purchased a service or a product in the past, go check it out. You probably got a whole bunch of points. Some of you have a lot of points. And there's lots of rewards to redeem with those points. So go check it out on the website or on the app. And if you have yet to subscribe here on YouTube, do it right now, please. We'd love to have you here. Also, there are subscriptions to tiers. So you can subscribe to the website for free to join with your, email and get updates on what's going on with our Gathering Drum and me as Alicia Nicole, the artist. You also can subscribe to a tier as an OGD member and get weekly and monthly really cool perks and videos. Like a lot of those people got thousands of points right now. Okay? So they can get all kinds of stuff for like half off is one thing they can get. It's really cool. I'm at 33%. I don't remember. The point is, jump on there to be part of the intimate experience of self-healing, transformation, and growth, and just being part of the community and supporting our Gathering Drum and the work I do and these readings. Check that out. There's a special right now where you get $11 off of the first 3 billing cycles. Now, the first tier is $11. So you can't do it on that one. But the second tier is $22. You would get it for the price of the first. Just go check stuff out, all right? And until I see you again, spread love and share joy every day in your own unique way. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for being you. Goodbye for now. All right, y'all. You picked the yin-yang pair. That's what I call it. The Hotline and the Onyx. Now, I don't know if you watched another reading. I don't even know if I posted that one. These used to be connected by a magnet that no longer works. I feel as if this connection could have been monogamous, could have been closed for a while, could have been something that it no longer is. Okay? But it's still here. You're still linked, still committed. Now, raccoon. I just heard baboon from, what is that, Jungle to Jungle? Raccoon, all right. And we've got judgment. Yeah, decision. Open door or closed door? Open door or closed door? Or it could be another big decision as well. There's some kind of, let's revisit this situation and talk about whatever this topic or matter is, this issue, so we can resolve it. Unconditional, divine, agape love here. Maybe that love is being refreshed and divine is pouring love all over your connection to help you at this time. Someone feels like they're on the market again. There's the same card, judgment. So it is whoever's sitting in the yang seat that's really feeling this pull to resurrect a part of themselves or to stimulate a part of themselves that's been laying dormant. An unmet need, perhaps, and the magician to manifest something in that vibe. I feel like there is a female presenting person that is of interest, whether they're identified or not. There's a desire to be connected with a female here. We got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So you're hearing clearly from your inner child, your higher self, your heart space. You know what it is that you would like to manifest. Five of Swords. It's just taking a whole lot of like finding the needle in the haystack and sorting out how to do that and wanting to do it without harming this connection, because this connection is very, very special and invaluable for you. Nope, this one's giving me a headache. It ain't that one. That feels better. Okay. I heard, I shot the sheriff. Then I also got one love. Oh, okay. Hey, Marley. People all over the world, join hands. Who's that? OJ's? I just heard that one. So whoever's sitting in the yin seat, Three of Wands. You could have been on the fence for a while about actually exploring this. So one of you could be monogamous and the other could be polyamorous. One of you could be more conventional and traditional, and the other is breaking all the norms. One of you could be of one race and one experience, or, you know, it's something. Race, sexual orientation, gender identity, whatever. And together, you two are like the opposites that attract. You could be the same race and they want, you know, the point is what this connection is and what this yang person on the right is requiring to meet a need in their life are complete opposite things. It's a whole different part of who they are. being stimulated by the different connections. And I feel like this yin person is really having to understand why that is. But you need to understand it from a heart space, from empathy and compassion, and listen with active listening for understanding their heart. This is not about you understanding in your mind, because your mind will never understand something that's outside of it. Does that make sense? We'll never understand something with what it's using in its own experience. You have to go outside of your mind and expand it, open it, in order to understand. And even then, you've got to experience. You've got to use your heart. The heart knows the way to your growth that's required to understand this. We've got the moon. Lots of perhaps insecurities, fears, shadow aspects you haven't dealt with that are coming up, being triggered by this person's desire. 8 of Cups. Something about this person on the left who's yin is really feeling as if, well, am I not good enough? And it's like, you're totally missing the point. This is not about you. This is not about your connection at all. If your connection were not here, this person would still require this. If they never met you, they'd still require the connection you have with them and what's outside of this. And if you're trying to be everything to one person, then that says more about what's happening in your own heart space and not about the connection or the other person in the connection. You've got to be willing to also find your own happiness. Doesn't have to be through polyamory or relationships. Is there something that you are looking to this connection too much to fulfill that you need to fulfill by yourself, for yourself? You don't have to break up to do it either. King of Cups. I love you with everything, and you're all I want and all I need is the vibe I'm getting here. That's fine. Great. I love you too. You're not my everything. I'm my everything. And I owe it to myself to give my everything what it requires. Okay? I feel like there's quite a bit of, challenge here. But change is happening. It's because it's supposed to happen. That wheel of change is always turning. Are you willing to be with someone through ups and downs, through growth, through transformation and evolution of their character and their being, through the development of their soul, through them discovering what makes them the most happy? And when you look back, say 60 years from now, are you willing to say, this person did not have all that they wanted because I sat there and put pressure on them to stay within my comfort zone? Or are you willing to look back in 60 years and say, did you do everything that you truly desired in your life? As your partner, I hope that that's what you got to experience, because I love you more than I love my comfort level. And if it really does cross one of your boundaries and this is a deal breaker, then you remove yourself. That's fine. We don't get to blame that on someone else, though. Queen of Wands here. This is about your own deal breakers, your own agreements with yourself, your own boundaries, your own desires, and following those and making those clear. Now, sometimes you do need to reevaluate and evolve. Other times, you need to reevaluate and reframe how you're communicating those. And even yet, other times, you need to take accountability for where you are in your life, in your soul growth, and whether or not people that may have been compatible with you before are still compatible with you now. Would you regret leaving this connection and missing out on all that it could possibly be, even if it looks different than how you pictured it? Or would you regret staying in the connection and having it be all of that when you wanted to leave. I really feel like whoever's on this left side, I'm really talking to you a lot right now. Yep. You are responsible for your own happiness. Just like this yang person over here is responsible for their own happiness. No one else is responsible for making us happy. Emperor in reverse and the Empress. Yeah. The power of this relationship is currently being misused on this person. And I don't like to see that at all, and Spirit doesn't like to see that. That's also how we manifest a tower moment, where we get freed of it. This is close to getting to devil energy, where one or both parties feel trapped. So what you need to do is, both of you need to get that masculine energy, that yang energy, that authority and power you have in this connection under control and brought into this sacred nature. And remember the power of this connection, and then be compassionate about the power of the connection. The reason that you can get under each other's bone, or on each other's skin, into each other's bones, is because the connection has so much power. This also could be a twin flame connection. You and your raccoon, you two raccoons, are twin flames. And you're holding on too tight to the connection, saying what it has to be, and acting against one another. And that's unhealthy. Okay? I would never say, oh, the masculine, divine masculine screwing everything up and the divine feminine's part. No. What? Because both of you have each other within you. So you are divine masculine and feminine. You are divine masculine and feminine. What's happening? Both of your wounded masculines acting up right now. Well, I want this. When you're in your sacred masculine, you don't have to say that. You just sit there in your power. We only argue when we are feeling as if we have to prove a point. Otherwise, we have a conversation. We may disagree, but it doesn't turn into an argument. And same with the feminine. When we know who we are, like this is upright right now, we just sit there and say, I know who I am. I know what I deserve. I know that love is part of it. I know that what my heart craves is pure, and because my intentions in all of it are pure and sacred. And I'm consulting Spirit on all of it. We need to get this turned back like this for both of you. Okay? I'm going to pull just a couple more. Not from that deck, they said. Not from that deck either. What? Well, where you want me to pull it from, baby? Okay. I got to pull something out for y'all. I didn't pull out with nobody else. There can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe. Somehow you will. You will when you believe. All right. I'm also getting this could be for some of you that you and your twin flame are meant to be connected in a certain connection relationship, intimate relationship, and have an unconventional relationship where one of you may be poly and the other one's not, or where one of you has a certain number of connections, the other doesn't, or there's something here like that. Something going on here. Could also be that I'm talking about your twin flame connection here, and there's other connections outside of it. It could be that this is a connection outside of your twin flame, and I'm talking about your twin flame over there. Whatever it is, something's been broken. A tie has been broken. A cord has been cut. And another cord remains. And it's as if there's still supposed to be a cord where that cord was cut, but with someone else. For some of you, this is you thought somebody was your twin flame and they were not, but your twin flame is out there and you still need to have that other connection. For others of you, I'm talking to you about your twin flame that's a raccoon, and you broke up a connection with someone else, and someone new is supposed to be where that person you broke up with was sitting. Okay, we've got the shaman, master who bridges 3D, 4D, 5D, a student and teacher of the supernatural who guides others to healing and more. That's the yang person over here. And the yin person, whoa, sorry for the earthquake. They don't always happen when we ask, but it's easy to give in to your fears. 'Cause when you're blinded by your pain, can't see your way clear through the rain, a small but still resilient voice says help is very near. There can be miracles. We got the choice, the tool, the weapon, the sword, a clear and decisive mind. And then here in the bottom of the deck, we got the offering. Okay. So this whole relationship agreement of you two raccoons needs to be reframed. Okay. Because there's a lot of resentment built right now. And you both need to thrive. You both need to be a free spirit. If anybody is holding on to anybody else, that's unhealthy. If anybody is holding on to anybody else, how are you allowing them to live their life? And how are you allowing spirit to really move in their life and speak to them? Get out of the way. If you have to hold on to something so tight, it was never yours. Okay, it's a tough one. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you dislike, go ahead and put that karma out there. It's your call. We got loyalty rewards now on the website. So all of you who have purchased services and purchased products, you go look on the web or the app. You've got lots of points. Use them. Redeem your rewards. Also, to those who have yet to be part of the OGD members tiers, we have 6 tiers starting at $11.99. Right now, there's a special where you get $11 off the first 3 billing cycles. So you would get a higher tier for the price of the one below it for 3 months. Go check that out if you want to join us. There's really cool perks on there, videos, weekly and monthly experiences we do together. I also think I'm going to start going live there with only the members and talking in depth with stuff and giving some free reads. So get on it. Join us. Come on, ride this train. Thank you for being here. Until I see you again, spread love and share joy every day in your own unique way. I got the burps and the hiccups, all kinds of stuff right now. Thank you for being you. And goodbye for now. Thanks for watching.